Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. All right, welcome back my budgeting besties. I am here to do my first paycheck for the month of February. Today is Wednesday, February the 4th. Yep, February the 4th. Payday is truly Friday. I received that money today, so I need to go ahead and budget this money out, get some bills paid, and get some money moved over into my sinking fund. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this particular video. And if you've been here rocking with me for a while, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and spending a little time with your girl. Thank you. Okay, so this is my no spend, low spend from Taj with Beautiful Budgets. I absolutely love doing this because she's just not saying no spend. She's just saying low spend. So on the days that I do not spend money, I save $1. Low spend day is anything under 50. That's $2. And anytime over 50, I save $5. That's when I spend things outside of my normal budget. And I'm just out there acting as if I have that extra money in my budget and just spending money that I probably don't have extra to do. So that's what that's for. All right. My scripture is Psalms 18:2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. Listen, all of that. So this is my little decorating. Now let's get into my strategies. My strategies for February, to kind of make myself stay on budget and intact and everything. First is to create systems rather than depending on my willpower. Um, and that's me saying I can put the money here and not worry about it. And then all of a sudden I'm out spending because I've seen a sale, or I will I don't feel like cooking. I want to go out and eat and I didn't budget for it. So as long as I create a system, then it should work. But when I'm just trying to be like, just do my own thing, no. So one of my systems for February is, as soon as I get paid, I usually pay all my bills. That's no question. But um, like in December and November, I was taking my sinking fund money, moving it to a separate account. I was taking my savings, that's automatically deposited into a different account. And I wasn't carrying those cards with me. Somehow in January, things changed and I didn't move the money to my sinking funds account. Well, guess what happens when you do? You change. For me, not you, just me. I spend. So back to the regularly scheduled program for February. Next is spend with intention, save with consistency. So one of the way that I plan on, as I said, saving with consistency is by moving the money as soon as I get paid, which is why I'm recording this video on Wednesday. You'll probably see it on either late Thursday or early Friday, but I want to go ahead and move that money over so that it is saved and spend with intention. So when I am out, or let's say I'm scrolling through social media and I see something on sale, like I've been on Facebook and I used the coupon really bad. And I am going to get into my budget. Sorry, guys. Um, One of the things I still follow some couponers, but before I start buying things, three things I need to ask myself: is this in my budget? Do I need it this month? Or am I avoiding something emotionally? Because I do. And I tend to be an emotional spender. So to avoid that, I am going to start saying I am no longer an emotional spender, but I am a saver. So those are three things that I need to ask myself when I'm looking at something and I want to like, oh, I want to go get that. Nope. The other thing is when I feel that urge, go for a walk. Support you guys on YouTube by watching your channel. So if you if you've seen so far, I have been commenting like I'm doing your playlist, I'm doing this. That's my thing that I've been doing is just sit down and watch, support your channels. And I'm also doing a 28-day decluttering for the month of February to keep myself busy and focused so that I don't spend. The other thing is my affirmations for February so far is one, I release fear and anxiety around finances, and I choose wealth every single day. So that's those. Let's put this back in. And this is my sinking funds. I haven't done my starting balance. So let's get into why you clicked on this video. So we can do my budget for this paycheck. Okay, so like I said, payday is truly here. This is my payday. And this will need to carry me. Now, I do have a second job, which I will get paid here. But as far as bills go, um, this needs to cover me from the 4th through the 18th. So I am going to say 2/4 through 2/18 because what I did was I did kind of do it my budget in Excel, and I think what I'm going to do is truly use my main source of income for my bills, and then my second job do what it's supposed to do is to help me pay off my debt as well as my savings. All right, so first things first, and what I'm also trying to do this month is to split my bills. So half and half, unless it's due before the next payday, then I have to pay the full thing. So my W-2 income is W-2 income. The date, I'm just gonna put today's date, 2,152, and with zero rollover. So we are working with $2,152. Um, then I'm trying to keep it as straight as possible. So for giving, I am going to do $100 into giving. I did it again. I did it again. I sure did. So you guys, I have been digitally planning and so forth, as well as trying to move um, my budget stuff over into my digital planner and Excel. So instead of using Excel and paper, I'm trying to this year see if I like the digital for everything. But I do like writing, but I'm trying to kind of pull away from it. And let me tell you how I ended up doing that. Tara with Journey to Wisdom and Wealth started talking about paper, and I looked around my house and saw all that paper. Oh my gosh. I think I lost it that day. All right, so for savings, where's my calculator? All right, so for my savings, um, for this paycheck, oh no, I said I wasn't doing anything. Oh, that just doesn't feel. Oh, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. But I said I was going to use the second paycheck for savings. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't feel right. Okay, let's go into my expenses. Whew, gee whiz. Okay, so for my expenses, I have mortgage, and I'm going to do not quite half, but I'm doing 700 towards my mortgage, and this is for the March bill. Not February is already paid. My electric, I can do half, and that is my electric bill is 243. So half of that will be 123. And then I have my TV streaming. Now I can't split that because that is actually due on the 10th, so I need to go ahead and pay that, and that is $29. You know, this pen is starting to run out of ink. Daggone it. I've been watching Turn on Netflix, which is it's like a history type show. And I've been trying to finish off on The Closer on Netflix. Okay, so then my cell phone, half of that it's normally 370, around 370. So half of that is 185. I'm going to pay 185 towards that. And then I have my internet, which is due on the 25th. Yep, my internet is due on the 25th. So I can do, please don't run out of ink on me. Let me make sure you guys are in frame because sometimes when I stretch it too big. Yep. So internet, we are going to do 62.61. And then I have my Apple Family, which actually posts to my credit card, and then I just pay, and it's not my Capital One credit card, it's my Navy Federal, and then I just pay that right back off. So that's 20. Peacock, I ended up keeping. Oops. That goes on the credit card as well. That's $12.44. So I am going to put $6.50 towards that one. And this is the reason I am doing the savings on my other paycheck, because this gives me the opportunity to split my bills in half. Disney Plus is, I'm only doing $3. That's $5.65, but I'm going to do $3. Yep, I am. HP Inc. is 5. CapCut is $8. I'm doing half, which is 4. My car insurance. Car insurance is $145. That normally runs $290 a month. And then what's next? What else do I need to pay? The Ring. Ring also goes on that credit card, the Navy Federal, and then I just pay it. So half of 22 is 11, and that's for me and my mom's service as well. I was looking at some other one. I was in BJ's, and it said you didn't have to pay for a plan. I can't remember the name of it, but I was looking at it and I was like, that looks pretty interesting. Amazon, oh Amazon, oh Amazon. You guys know I want to cancel this subscription with Amazon so badly, so badly. That's $8, and then life insurance um, is 25 per check. Okay, so let's see what this totals. 13, 27, 11. And I wrote it in the right box. So minus 2052, 724.89. I just feel so strange not putting anything to savings, not nothing. Oh, okay. Next is like, how am I putting money to debt and not putting anything to savings? That just does not feel right. That just doesn't feel right. Cap One credit card. If you watch my monthly budget, I am going to put 60 towards this one. My AC loan. Oh, wait a minute. Let's split that up. I can't split that one. Hold on. Because that one is due on the 17th. And they're probably going to pull here or here. So I can't split that. I need to pay that full amount. That changes things. That changes things. So that means should I have extra? Maybe. We'll see. Because I didn't have that on my spreadsheet. All right. Um Halstead is another debt that I am paying. That is $42.60. And then I have half of my car payment that I want to pay. Okay, so let's see where we are here. 60 plus 60 plus 219.93. All right, and let's look at my cash envelope. So for my allowance, I lowered my allowance until I can get myself back on track. I am giving myself $25. Dining out, I am going to give myself like, what? Wrong, wrong, wrong. That should be 20. 20. And then gas is usually 40, especially since the prices have come down a little bit. So that is 40. Giving, which is separate from this. This giving is if, like I said, if I see someone, I want to give them something, or if I want to like make a little small offering somewhere. So this is like $10. And then I have grocery. Now I'm going to put 120, and I don't need to go this week, so maybe next week I'll do that. Household. I don't. Oh, you know what? Yes, I do. I gotta buy some paper plates and probably some plastics silverware because I don't like doing dishes. I don't. And I have a son. And yeah, so 15. I can work that. I can work that. So let's see where I'm at with this one. 25, 230, 230. Okay, let's see where we are. Let's see. All right, so we had what, 724.89. Wait, minus 230 minus 219.93. There. Um. Oh, I didn't put the car payment in. I know you guys were probably just yelling at the at the TV or your phone. I did not add car payment in because I'm like, what? All right, let's do this again. 60, 117.33, 60, 250, 469.93, 469.93. Okay, so if I take 724.89 minus 230, 724. Oh my gosh, 7.89 minus 230 is 494.89. And then minus 469.93. What? Come on, this is like Old Faithful. Old Faithful is, what time is it? It's 11:30 at night. Maybe that's why. But I don't care. We're going to get this budget done. 24.96 is what's left. Okay. I am going to leave that $24.96 right where it is. But this is what I plan on doing with this paycheck. I am going to sit here now, even if it's 11:30 at night, and I am getting ready to move some stuff around so that and pay some bills. I can pay my electric half on it now. I can pay this one. I can pay half on the cell phone. So I can go ahead and get some of this stuff done, which is one of my strategies is to go ahead and, like create the system. And the system is go ahead and get that money out of your account, get that bill paid, be done, and that'll leave me with this. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you even sticking with me through all of this. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.